Doesn't seem like 2 minutes since I turned this off. Are we feeling confident about how this is going to go today? Are we feeling brave? How's your resolve? Do you know what? I had a thought. This 180 minutes of walking, cats. What if I did it on the mini bike? Like, carried the mini bike with me at all times and just... I can't... Like, if there's wider open areas, we just bomb through it on that and we can scan it. Like the fields and stuff, instead of using that zoom-in tactic. Maybe we just do a lap on the mini bike and get it... Maybe? I mean, there's a chance we find it immediately. There's a chance we don't find it until Thursday. But it's worth a try. Cats, Eric, welcome to the stream, everybody. Surely, right? Just think of the prize at the end. If we can get it found, we can buy everything from the catalogue at once. And everything we need from Alcarion's, all the gear changes, all the rust repair, all the it just won't matter. Just think about that for a second. The dreams we can make come true. Entirely our dreams. Fuck everybody else. Oh. I could buy out Benjamin's shop and then just let it rot on the floor. Just as a fuck you. Then again, he could just resell it, couldn't he, for double? Yeah, I'd bolster that. Ooh. We have to find the fucking suitcase. And to find the suitcase, we have to have patience. To have patience, we have to be different people. This is the one. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's well. Good afternoon, good morning, good whatever. Apologies for streaming slightly later last night, but we did tick a chunk off the map. So even if we do spend 180 minutes of today's stream walking around, at least we're ticking areas off the map.
Me my money.
I'm getting it, Eric. It's fine. It's not even your money yet. But Sothan was foolish enough to tell us that it exists, so it's going to be your money soon. Eric, if we can pull this off, I have no doubt that you are the one. Because we won't have to worry about engine repairs and stuff, because I'll be so rich I can just go to Alcarion's and get him to just upgrade everything all at once. Although it does make me question what we're going to do during the week. You know what I mean? Alright, let's get in. Like, I spend the time during the week, like, earning money and working and tinkering and that. But if I don't need to... So then, good morning, bury me with my money. Technically... Is it your money? Was it ever your money? It was your wife's money. And she's gone off with a Finn Swede. And this is pre-internet, so she's essentially gone forever. Can't be contacted. Done. Therefore, is stealing from a criminal as bad as stealing from a normal person? Sothan IRL says no. Sothan in-game says yes. So what about Sothan on the radio? Alright, we're back in. We've got a long day ahead of us. Let's sort ourselves out and let's get on with it. Where I die, let my wife know. I'm money. Eric, you alright? Have you banged your head this morning? Are you a little green man in a Jedi robe? Good. At least today I'm spawning in without the van upside down, which is good. Do I go and get the mini bike to speed things up? I feel like that's a good idea. Because if I have the mini bike, I can just burn around on that. What time is it? See, it's 6 PM though. Is it 6 PM or 8 PM, I think? If it's 6 PM now, then it's going to get dark. So I'll go get the mini bike. Finland FM or Doomhaus? Let's go Doomhaus for today. I'll go get the mini bike and we'll come back and I'll have a look at the map at where we got up to. Because we got up to Razor Swamp on one side, right? And then we did a little bit of exploration behind Alcarion's garage. But not an enormous amount. Plus, I think it'd be good if we was to head home not only sort all our stats out, but have a look at the car just to remind ourselves what we're doing this for. For Jerick. For the end of the playthrough. For the good of the Doomhaus. Sorry, sorry. It just sounds an enormous lot like you, so it's easy for us to make that connection. First job, let's get home without clattering into Cousin, that would stink. Although I do like the idea that it's possible to kill Cousin and take Sothan's money on the same day, so that the police and Cousin both turn up at the same time the next time you sleep. I like the idea that the police are stood in at the... Martin, welcome to the stream. As you can see, things are going well. Will you stop? It's alright, I can fix this. I think. I took the corner just slightly wide. Cousin Bonk is the name of that DVD you let me borrow, wasn't it, Sothan? I didn't like it. Right, is everybody looking away? Gwynplaine, look to the street. Right, you. Where'd the couch go? Tell me the couch hasn't just fallen under the map. Oh, it's there. Okay, we're alright, we're alright. Shall we help Cousin out first? Get rid of him. Cousin! Right, come on. We can do this. You first, then me. There we go. You're welcome. Now leave. That way. You wasn't going to stop in town anyway, was you? You can... It's perfectly fine to turn around and go that way. Come on. Forwards. Oh, what the fuck is it? Martin Gwynplaine, good afternoon. Press 1 to see if we can flip him to the moon now. Right, I need to flip you around, Cousin. Brace yourself. I mean, he's safe, and I'm safe from him. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. He can't hurt you now. I'm almost inclined to just leave him there for the rest of the stream. Oh yeah, I didn't have the handbrake on, did I? I remember now. Crash. Ah yes, things are back to normal. Shaggy Dan, yes they are, as you can see. Shaggy Dan, good morning. I mean, I'm fine to leave him there for the rest of the stream. Oh, let's pick up the rest of the goods. The scary bit is his head. Let me show you. This is an ominous start, I know, right? Alkirion, good morning. We just had a little bit of a bump and then Cousin got stuck, so I tried to help him and then, you know. Oh, he stopped sniffling sneezes. Fuck. Green whelplings are popular. There's always at least one other... Yeah, it's the only place in the zone you can get them, so... In the game, I think that there's green whelplings. For the dream dust or whatever it is. Who looks like a baddie off dead cousin? Now, as you can see, Cats is fine. Sweet mother of God. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Yeah, cousin's fine, don't worry about it. He's good. It's a little bit of a crash, Cats. I'll eat some free flour macaroni, of course I will. What if somebody sees cousin upside down like that and sees me wandering around with an axe and puts 2 and 7 together? Didn't even drop his cig. Hey, does cousin smoke during all this? I kind of want to free him. Do we press 1 to help him out, press 2 to leave him? Let's have the votes in. What do you reckon? 1 to help him, 2 to leave him. I'll leave it in your hands. Kitten says leave him. 3, 2, 1. I'll carry on 2. Mark, okay, roger that. Nice to see you've got taste, you people. An understanding of the game. Because now, I can drive unhindered. All the way home. Feels like a good start to me. Alright, let's get back. So, I flipped my own van, and then cousin bonked into me, and he was like, he couldn't get round and got stuck on the bank, so I tried to help him out with the couch, and his car flipped over. As many times as he sent you to jail, let him figure this shit out on his own. Yeah, he's drunk anyway, right? What's he gonna do, just drive up there and run somebody else over? Not benooming it off his bike. Speaking of bikes, new plan for finding this suitcase. As night's falling, I obviously need to go home and sleep and sort myself out, but what I'm going to do is get the mini bike. And we're going to, we'll cover some big distances today. Try to do a lot of the bigger areas. I don't know how far to go north. I think it's probably sensible to go south from this point. Maybe we'll go as far north as the river, you know, near Alkerions. And then we'll call the river, south of the river, done. And then we'll head to Siddles's and come back this way. But with a bit of joy, we're millionaires at the end of today's stream. Imagine. Kitten, Alkerion, welcome to the stream. I can drive now, free. I bet there's a mod, isn't it, to remove cousin from the game altogether. Like a toggle, so if you need him, you can turn it on. But would this game be the same without the threat of cousin at all times? There is probably. There isn't, is it? It's not my son. You're not. If you've completed everything in this game without cousin, have you really completed anything? Nah. We can be all fluffy and friendly and say that play it your own way, but like in this instance, cousin is my summer car. It's the safest. It's the safer season area. See, that's a good way of saying it, kid. Which is most impressive? Somebody completing the game with cousin on or cousin off? Come on, switch up gears. I want to drive while I'm drinking coffee. Although, it's alright, I'm driving safe, it's fine. If you were to start every session by flipping cousin on his roof and then playing the following 3 hours without him as a factor, that I can respect. That's not asking for help to remove a problem. That's fixing it yourself. You're getting that little bit of a bumhole pucker while driving down the road. Are you getting that little bit of bumhole pucker while driving down the back road waiting for cousin or the train? Yes, that makes the game. True. True, keeping cousin is a constant reminder that there is somebody that drives worse than you in this game. You say that, I'll carry on, but I'm always one that gets the biggest punishment in prison. If cousin and I have a head-on, he gets out in 4 days and I have to sit in there for 5. It's bullshit. Satan, good afternoon. The trees are fine. In fact, the trees are what I'm going to be searching today. We're on the money hunt. There is a suitcase out there belonging to Sothan with 5 million marks in it. And I want it to be mine. If you find a solution on your own, then you aren't removing the threat from the game. You're removing the threat without going to jail. Precisely. Which is better. Hang on, phone's ringing. I'm coming, phone. Look at the car, though. Just look at it. It's so good. Hello? Yes, I'll do that for you, sir. Of course I will. Just look, for those who haven't been here for a while, if you haven't, just bask in this. Deep breaths. Soak it up. Look at it. Isn't that right, Dark? Azar, welcome to the stream as well. What's all this about prison and puckered bumholes? No prison for me. Cousin might have accidentally ended up on his roof. But I'm not to blame. I'm kind of to blame. I'm actually directly to blame, but the police don't know it. Oh, Kieran, has R2 shut you up? It's a right throwback, this. One of my favourite clips in Doomhaus history is when... because Trim has used to, when he streamed, he used to have an R2-D2 figure in the background that was voice activated as well. And Trimette's giving him the baby, and Trim's like, oh, I can't take the baby right now. And she's like, go on, just do it. And they're kind of bickering. And R2 in the background just looks at the camera, and then his little light goes red, and then he goes back to what he was doing as if to say, crikey, I'm staying out of it. So good. It's going to be, it is, right? We've got the bangers on. It's going to be a good day. Fuck cousin up, got to say it. I'm going to find the money. Yes, we are going to find the money. Agreed. You found an off switch, Elkirion. Good work. What do you mean I was pretty explicitly to blame? But in the eyes of the law, Sothan, I am. Therefore, fuck it. Radware, good morning. Cousin's already on his roof. Yeah, it was to Martin Kid. I'm going to walk in the house with a lit cigarette. What a rebel. My wife left me. I bought an apartment with a nice lake view. Could you come by and help move my stuff? Oh no, I won't, Sothan. I've got bigger plans for you. I am still looking for it, yeah. Pat, welcome to the stream. We're going to look for Sothan's money today. I've already ticked off a large chunk of the map on last night's stream. Pat, good morning. Radware, good morning. Okay, right, calm. Let's sleep. Tomorrow, we take the mini bike, put the mini bike in the back of the van, and take it to Alcarion's. Then we're going to do some big laps. But we're not going to make eye contact with Sothan. I'm excited about this. Surely we can find it on the mini bike. I don't want to get the mini bike stuck in the bog though. But I shouldn't have to worry, right? Because the mini bikes, because mini bike's something I can just pick up and carry. Chat scrolled up too quickly. Don't worry, your girl can read context clues. Stop boasting, kitten. We'll be boasting about your multitasking next. I kind of wish I'd bought some batteries, so we could walk around with the radio. But I suppose we're walking around the woods now with the mini bike, right? Have I got any fuel for it? Yeah. Let's fuel it up. What if moving in is what's causing the money? It might be so then, yeah. But no, I don't know if it is. In my mind, all it takes is for the money to... is for him to mention it, but you may be right. Talk about my multitasking in public, but it's so tiny and funny looking. Aqua, good evening. We're on the money hunt. We've got about 3 clips of our 2 going wild. Good after morning. There are some people in here that it's the morning for Aqua, but we don't like to acknowledge those. Last night was sun. I could not get used to that. It's so burned in my memory to be like, Alkarion, good morning. Tell you where it is, my house. Get shopped. Fucking minibike, calm down. Right, you in here. So I should have loads of food and loads of drink. So good. Look at it. I can't get over how good that looks. Alright, off again then. Let's go to Alkarion's first. We're going to cover all the areas between the river and where we was last. In this day and age, we're all poor. Yeah. Your kitten's poor with her coffee maker. The percolator. Right, off. Top road, bang. There is a very real chance that we return to this house as millionaires. Picture that. But I got it on Prime. Tell you what, give me a minute. Let me go like this. Quickly check. I don't want to come home a millionaire only to realise I've not paid my electric bill and they've cut the lights off. I'm going on a money hunt. I'm not scared. Well, I don't know about swamps or anything yet. We're going to find out. For the record, everybody, I've never done this before, so if you've got some information or experience, please try and keep all information under wraps. Or if you've done a Goog. Which book? I've never read the book. It's a great point of personal pride. Ooh, that was good last night though. And tonight for more. But right, slow down. I'm going too fast because I know Cousin's not a threat suddenly. I'm going too fast in the van. I'm going to go banging, get a load of this. Bear, good afternoon. You fell asleep and missed it. It was quite an important bit, just a little. It was the fight at the ford. I thought that was a Sieg Heil for a second then, kid. For a brief second. That's Eric's emote, right? No, Eric had the other one. Eric had the green and orange one. Ignore Kitten. She's just posting Sieg Heils again. Eric, post yours if he's available. He's got one with a green and orange t-shirt that he made. Okay, that's a bit too loud. I thought that emote for a very long time. I might have swapped it out. It was a million years ago. Bear, good afternoon instead. We're finding this fucking money today. Yeah. Everyone go sub to Eric and come back so he can use it. And buy his stickers. Metal Hammer, welcome to the stream. Based on a... Wow. Is that an actual Google search information given on... based off what I just said? Shit. I didn't read it. We're good. Your hardware. I don't know. I've not read it. We're all good, everybody. We're still live. Yeah, I don't know if he was here for it, but I just said I'm doing this entirely blind, and if anybody has any information or help, then I'm not allowed to use it. These lot want me to play it completely blind. Mercifully, I didn't read it. The book is in Discord. What is it? Can you describe it, Aqua? Driving as we speak. I think Eric's got like a website with them on or something, kid. He had like a fire truckman sticker or something, and he put a load of designs on some website. Like he uploaded these designs, and somebody completely unrelated to Eric or to any of us or our group or anything bought one. I think they're just like firemen. It's a kids' book we read in the 90s. A dad and kids go on a bear hunt. Oh, Christ. Have you got PTSD from it? Right, so we've got to go from the swamp. We'll go from the... No, not the swamp. Yeah, from the swamp to the river. Because I did the field at the back of Alkyrion's, right? And then we did I do around the... I don't think I did the riverbank, did I? So we'll check the river, and the river will be our most northern area. If we don't find it there, we'll go back south again. Because we did up to Siddles's, didn't we? But I didn't think we would need to go any further south than that. So let's not die to somebody overtaking that caravan. Good. We can find this. We can do it. Then we upgrade the car like to its fullest and go and get that gold amateur rally trophy. You have to watch the guy reading it. It's a YouTube. Gotcha. I'll have a look after the stream, Aqua, seeing as I'm busy as we speak, but I appreciate it. I went and looked at Eric's emote and it's a different character. Yeah, it's one of the kids in the background pointing and laughing as opposed to Nelson, but it's a similar theory, right? So let's use this as our base. I don't know if the character ever had a name. I think it's just somebody in a crowd. Yeah. I've had the Tetris song on 3 times so far. Is that good news? The Tetris one's good, but I think it's the Pac-Man one that's the real banger. Alright. Mini bike. There it is. That character doesn't have a name, right, Eric? It's just a nameless character in the background. Just a green and orange shirt, though. It's the stop he's already dead, that's it. Yeah. Right, kickstand down. Let's go and see what it's like. Trying to do it on this. Oh, we filled it up, didn't we, already? We're going to go really slowly. We're going to have this as our base. And we're going to find this fucking money. All I know is that somehow he'd hidden it. And that it's vaguely in the woods. Oh, have you opened, have you? Yeah, thanks for playing the fucking death music. No name. He was crying because Homer was killing the Hamburglar. Krusty beating up the Burger Burglar. Alright. Hopefully, I'm not going to be absolutely ragging the minibike because that would sound terrible in the background all day. But with a bit of luck, we're keeping the helmet on and... not actually dead, by the way. Alkyrion's just playing the music. Okay, let's go up to the swamp. Just go slowly. So, I need to check... Like, see, here's the problem. We can't check massive areas, right? Because I can't check around these trees, so if it's here... then I'm not really seeing it, am I? So let's look for areas that don't have any trees and search them with the mini-bike. The lyrics to this song in English are poetically tragic. Is it about death and loss by any chance? See these big areas, look. But I don't know how useful this is because I'm going to have to check all the other areas anyway, aren't I? If you spot it, by the way, and point it out and lead me to it based on watching. Pink name. Although this is definitely ticking off areas faster. Like these big areas. We're over in the swamp. You should probably underline the idea that people can't already know the spawn locations. True. Well, I know people have already Googled it, so they're essentially out anyway, right? I've played it before, of course. What are you? Just a bush. Siddles, welcome to the stream. I know that was the theory, it didn't spawn until you mentioned. I have Siddles, yeah, that was the first thing I did last night. So I did 3 hours last night after getting home. And we searched the house first of all. But it does feel like that's the most sensible way, right? And then I went south to your house and back up north, and now I'm just filling in the gaps. But I don't know how thorough this is. Because if it's behind like a tree or something, then I'm not seeing it, am I? That cousin. Is he still fucked? This is where I crashed into him. The bastard got back on his feet. See, it could be in here, look. I don't know if the mini-bike's that much use. Well, I'll tell you where the mini-bike would be good. Genuine question, do we consider the big flat area off towards the lake as viable? You've seen what it looks like, but you've got no idea where it is. Well, apparently it's not a fixed position, so unless somebody knows all the spawn locations. It is faster than walking, but whether or not I actually get to see everything, I don't know. We could check the exterior of these big bullshits, right? Like if it's along the exterior of one of these things, we'll know. Yeah, but do we check the big, like, areas by the lake as viable? Can somebody do me a favour, if somebody's available and has the time? Can you find me the quote that he talks of, where he talks about the money existing? See, with the minibike, I can do a big lap of this, right? Maybe we'll do a lap of these interior walls on the minibike and just these forest wall things. Because I don't actually think he mentions the forest. I think that's just something I remember from the debrief. But this area, look, we could do a couple of up and downs this place on the minibike. Because I think all he says is he's hidden it. Thank you, Cats. You are a wise boy. I need to tell you something. You know I am a very rich man. A millionaire. My wife did not know she had a winning lottery ticket. I took it and got the money myself. 5 million marks. I need to act like I always do. I'm the richest drunk bum there is. At least my wife stays with me, not some dorky fin-sweet tomato farmer. So he never actually mentions it being hidden. Have I remembered most of this from the debrief? It's not here, is it? So he never actually mentions the woods. Could he have... Felt to me like there was a missing line or something. What, in what Cat's just posted? Have we all Mandela affected him saying it's in the woods and that was from the debrief? Gonna do the Euro Millions tonight, I'm feeling lucky. Hopefully there's 2 millionaires by the end of today night. I mean, this would have taken 45 minutes to check if I'd done it on foot, so there is that at least. There are more lines. So he could be anywhere. Water. He was talking, it was like there should have been another line, but then you maybe bumped or jumped or something and it stopped him talking. Oh. So, Cats, you got that from the wiki or something, I'm assuming? Yeah, I don't know whether... I think we might have, like, connected some things together that weren't actually said based on the debrief. If it's out there, it's unreasonable. There is the actual translation of the voice acting. I claimed the money as 1,000 mark notes and put them in a suitcase, which I hid so my wife would never get to know anything. But I can't use the money since she started to wonder immediately. And if I told her I have that kind of money, then she'd just take it and leave instantly. Is that where players get the context from then, from the direct translation? I don't know if it can be under the water, but I can't really drive very far to test, can I? I'll keep driving this, though. But the idea of checking all of this seems ridiculous. I think we're cheating, we know we can't trust us. Yeah, I did kind of feel a bit uncomfortable hearing the finish, given that's not information we would have otherwise. Then again, Cheeky could translate it, or Bear, right? So, somewhere in this direction it gets swampy, right? There. Okay. Are we going to assume that it can't be in the swamp? But how deep does the swamp get? Because if I have to just trudge through the fucking swamp endlessly. So here... See, is this deep enough that if it was sat here, it would be... I think there's... I have a feeling there's like a bunch of spawn points and a bunch of places where it is. And they're all kind of adjusted for it. Like, I wonder if there's like a bench or something that's got it on. You know what I mean? Like a stone with it on or under or so. I wonder if you could see it from a distance. And if it's a suitcase, it's going to be pretty big, right? I don't... I'm going to rule out that it could be in the water. I don't know how foolish that is. No, we tried, Eric. He just wanders around. There's no direction to where he walks. Hello? Let's keep following this. I mean, I'm with you, Radware, but it's my summer car, right? But the fact he never said it's in the forest is starting to make me think we should go back and quadruple check. Right, keep your eyes peeled here. Maybe he's spelling out the location. Map is pathing. He draws an F, then a U, then a C. He's just walking away from his wife, yeah. I mean, if to be honest, Bear, if we find it and it is ruined, that's the saddest ending of them all. Imagine $1 million you can't spend. Fucking bike. Yeah, it's all in coins. Yeah, it's Martin Bridge, Martin, that's where we're up to. That's what I'm thinking, Siddle, so I think we go back further south again, but we'll just give this all a quick check. But I feel like the checks are too quick. We'll use the road and the river as our north point and our furthest west. Checked in this shed, haven't we? This will be the My Summer Car wet water search. Essentially, we've proven this year that we've got unlimited patience. Yeah, all I can think of suddenly is that big area might actually be viable. In my mind, I'd convinced myself that that was too big. Because, like, I don't think it's going to be this close to other people's houses, though, either, is it? Let's go have a drink. And then we'll... Do we have a quick walk around that big watery area before we head south again? I also need to do the fields behind this house. Behind Alkirion. If it was quite subtle, I think I'd have missed it in those areas. I was googling something to get the wiki earlier and found the craziest thumbnail. A super stereotypical goblin-looking guy with a nose like crazy hunchback noise doing that hand-washing gesture, being greedy about a suitcase full of... Oh, I see. What, on the My Summer Car? Wiki? Or on a video about it, you mean? You know what people are like, right? On a YouTube video. We can figure this out. Tell you what we'll do. We'll combine... See, now I don't feel like we've thoroughly checked. I have a feeling this thing's quite modest. Like, it might just be... It might be buried, for all we know, and the digging bar has more than one purpose. Shall I put the FOV up so we can see in a wide... Nah, because that feels... It already felt cheesy what I was doing yesterday. Put the FOV up so we've got a big wider view. No. This fucking bike. It would help if the bike wasn't a piece of shit. Let's go. Bike, why aren't you turning? Is the kickstand down? It was. Sorry everybody, wrestling with the bike is it's one of the most bullshit things in this game. Hello bike, can we? Okay, now the kickstand's down. fucking bike. I doubt it's buried, but I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I don't know how much sense it would make to just have it left on the floor. Right, eyes peeled. It's probably back away from the road like this, right? Not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Quick skeg around this house. I don't think I've ever been to this. This is assumedly where Alkirion lives. Chaz makes the minibike look easy, you make it look like a brain operation. It feels like a botched one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to check next, Rad, where I'm just going up to the main road. There's a chance it could be in the woods on the main road. Come on, find it. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, it's like a little bit of raised land at the base of that. Fuck. Right, wheat field. Saturday night. No, I think Shaggy Dan means driving the minibike. Chaz made that look easy, mate. Let's get into the middle and use the FOV bullshit. I feel like any advantage we can get at this point. Don't look. Assuming draw distance is on our side. God, this is making me bilious. That's the thing, Rad, where yeah, draw distance is the thing that would fuck this. But pretty far, usually. There's not a great deal of popping on items, usually. Fuck. Oh. Imagine it's next to your feet and you just scope too far. Alright, I feel like this is the whole area around Alkirion searched. Can we do the swamp? I feel like the swamp... It feels like the swamp around Sothan's house is more likely than forests this far out. Exactly, Aqua, yeah. Mercifully, it wasn't. Swamp. I'm gonna have to carry the mini bike though, aren't I? Let's eat first. And we'll go around there on the mini bike. We'll take the mini bike with us, and then we can get back. But it might be a case of just carrying it. Right, what are we eating? I don't want to just eat chips, though. It's warm enough for jumper, no jacket, right? Yeah, it's alright outside. It's just heating on a night that's fucked it. Couple of beers. Put the fucking heating back on. I knew I was getting fooled by it. Yeah, it'll be fine for that. A new GTA 6 trailer dropped. Everybody get over there and get watching. That is big news. Gameplay trailer, Sotha. Last days were cold as ball. Yeah, it's been that night, right? Sopan, don't try and distract us from your money. No gameplay. I'm not in that much of a rush then. What's the frame rate? It'd be like 12 frames a second like GTA 4 was, but apparently everybody likes that one. Cutscenes look tippy top. I just want to see gameplay, right? The trailer will be there until May next year, it's fine. True. There's no rush, right? Give him some socks, kid. Train, welcome to the stream. You're not having my exclusivity. I belong to Stoogin. Alright, let's do the coast. Eyes peeled. I don't know if this gets swampy up this way. I'm imagining it does, but we'll take the mini bike with us. Pre-rendered cutscene, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Mostly similar trailer with the new date at the end. You want us to say if we see it? Yeah. Call it out if you see it. Pink name if you can see it and lead me to it. We're going to do it by the edge of the lake. But at some point it's going to get swampy and the mini bike's going to fail. Suppose once we've done this, then it's this entire area ticked off, right? Actually, there's a bit between Razor Swamp and the... This is water. No, we're fine. There it goes. That'd be brutal if we see it, just don't say anything. I wouldn't put it past you people. You people. Right, we've not got an enormous amount of view with this tactic, but... Let's... Oh, this is fucked. Let's rotate that away so we can at least see the entire width. So if a moose is seen, doubles marbles, and if the money is found, it triples marbles. I mean, I'll give a pink name to anybody that sees it. It can't be out here, can it? I suppose the best way to do it is to just thoroughly check every single area on the map. At least we can brute force our way to finding it at that point. No, it's only for good players, Martin. I understand. What if I drown or like die of trench foot or something? You can, Martin. You ain't do it at any time. But like Radware says, I don't know how helpful it is if the popping is bad. This is fucked. What are we doing? I paid for this game. But if it looks like it's getting bad, we walk east until we get to land, put the mini bike down, drive up and eat and drink from the van, right? We've got all the resources we need in the van. I'm just carrying a mini bike above my head while tramping through a swamp. In a game I paid money for. The same regret face of when I was looking for the wet cave. Yeah, but look how good it was when we found it. I could, Martin, but it could be behind a tree. And I can't confirm... Hey, tell you what we could do. Let's put the mini bike down. Let's science this a little bit. Kickstands down. mini bike. Does it poke up? Oh, I need the mini bike to be stood up. Alright. So what we're going to do is, to aid us, we're going to test how far away. In fact, I'm going to put the helmet on the back of it as well. See, the train you can see from a long distance away. But we're going to put the helmet down. On here. Because the helmet's not a vehicle, right? Vehicles might have different values than just normal items. So there might be a point where we can see the helmet, where we can't see the helmet, but we can see the vehicle. And we'll go this way as well. Martin, thank you for the big bits. Get that shit off my screen. Alright. Welcome to my summer car. You know, people talk regularly about games respecting their time. Has anybody got a tape measure? See, this distance is pretty vast. Once it disappears, we'll know how far we can actually see. My summer car, the Detectorist edition. I need one of them little wheels, don't I, on a stick that clicks. One of them wheel measuring bastard thing. Oh, see that? We were right. So watch. Ooh, God. Helmet, no. Yes. Are we to assume that the suitcase is a vehicle? So if I have FOV back up, fuck me, that is a mile away. Hey, that's good news. Look at that. That's true as well, Martin. This is going to tank the game, though. Write down 3108 for me. 3108. 3108, like genuinely, for the good of science. Can somebody write that in chat for me? So now, the draw distance doesn't help, look. With item popping. Right, so if we put that back to 72... What did I say? 3108. 3105, close enough. I appreciate it both. That is a massive distance, though. What the fuck is that, then? I think it's for, like, vehicles and weather and terrain in the distance, but it just doesn't do it for objects. If that's what you're asking, Radley. Alright, so with this information, all I need to do is walk up to certain points. I might be able to, if we go back up top again, I might be able to start there and just do, like, the whole swamp in big loops. Because the distance is pretty massive. Right, let's go sort of park ourselves up there. Is this the hardest anybody's ever played this stupid game? So if I go walk up to the north, then we'll be able to... I'll stand there and we'll just do big FOV... Press 1 if the FOV tactic is a bit cheesy. But I'm fine with it. The money is a vehicle to a better future. I think it is cheesy, but it's my summer car, right? This game's full of shit. Like, if I drop the minibike up here and we'll just keep walking, walk for like 30 seconds, then do a massive sweep. But then if it's behind a tree, I'm not going to see it anyway, am I? I just want to think of a way of getting this swamp ticked off as fast as possible. Because I think it's more likely to be south of Siddles. This game is a bitch, to be fair. True. But if it's in the swampy bit, it's going to be underwater anyway, right? So we can tick those areas off too. The bits where the water's deep. We have to keep searching. I'm getting really hungry as well, aren't I? So, was the distance up to that tree wall? It wasn't, was it? It was further. Making you want to piss. That's only a thing that happens to females, though, Aqua. I carry my bike. Just jalopy, Eric. I've got a load of sausages in the back. This is concerning me, though, this, like, depth. It's not going to be down there under this level of water, is it? If it is here. I reckon it's not anywhere near here anyway. It's making me paranoid, that's all. But as you've all said multiple times, it wouldn't be in the water, would it? That would be fucking ludicrous. Let's fire it up to... Let's fire it up now and do it. Eyes peeled, Fuck, mate. Eyes peeled, everybody. Look at the base of the trees. I don't know if we're close enough to the tree wall yet to actually get a good view of this. See, if it's anywhere between here and the side, though, it would be under the water. If you're just joining, we're just thinking of a method for how to do this as opposed to putting any serious searching in. I've already checked that, haven't I? Is this to be the method? See, the fucking water line is a problem. I'm starting to stink and get hungry because I'm in a swamp. I think it also would be worth looking for, like, landmarks and stuff, right? Like something unique, like a tree that's unique or something that it would be hid next to. But would he care to do that? I don't think he would. Roger that, Radwet. Where did I put the helmet? No. Where next? Should we go a bit further to the road? I still think we're a bit too far away from the trees. I don't know. Eric, hold me. We'll just stop at big areas. Part of me feels like it would be a bit forgiving and less random. Yeah. But we've got nothing to go on, have we? That's the only problem. Let's head back to the roadside. Also, my thirst isn't going up. It's like we've tried all the FCI places, right? Unless it's down south a bit further, which is obviously the next place to check. Let's have another skeg here. Call out if you see anything. I'm still here, by the way. I'm just searching. Scanning the scene in the city tonight. Looking for you to start up a fight. So fucking cheesy lyrics. See, part of me then was like, that tree's got more... Oh, fuck. That tree's got more shadow than the others. So it's making me feel sick. Maybe Katz has got it. Where's the mini bike? No, where's the bike? Where did I put the bike? No. No. I starve to death if I can't find this. Oh, you idiot. Where's the fucking Timmy? Welcome to the stream. Oh, there we go. Hey, this isn't bad. Where's the fucking bike gone? Drive it across the lake a bit at a time every Sunday morning at 4 a.m. What? Has the bike fallen under the map somehow? Oh, you idiot, Stubbler. Timmy, are you well? I've lost my bike trying to find some money. I'm going to starve to death. Right, find the bike. Bike, where are you?
Drag racing.
Dougie, welcome to the stream. As the... Oh, stay. We're fine. Fuck me. Whoa. Okay, I've got away with murder there. Dougie, good morning. Little bit of chaos at the moment. How was I supposed to find that? Alright, let's get out of here. I'm fucking nervous now. Got this game. Let's go get something to eat. It's alright, I found it. It's fine.
Oh.
I mean, with good reason in this instance, Martin, no? I'd have banned everyone for what? I always come into chaos. Well, I'm looking for the money, Timmy. Do you know there's a suitcase full of millions and millions of marks lost in the world somewhere? I'm out here looking for it as we speak. Can't find it for shit. I don't think it can be around here. But we've at least checked off a big section of the north, right? Confident in saying that? Martin, thank you for the bits. Eric, Dougie, thank you for the bits. Well, let's head back then. But where do we search next? Gwynblade. Sorry, any juniors that are watching. Like Martin and Eric. Yeah, it's not here, is it? It's not in this area. It would be dumb. And if it is, it's not in the swampy area. That would also be dumb. Sorry, I worry that sometimes people don't know that I've read upwards of 3 posts on r/sex. You just need to know the lingo, Gwynblade, that nobody actually uses in practice. So where do babies come from? The bumhole, Martin, the cloaca. I'm just a hungry man carrying a mini bike with trench foot. I don't know what to do. I'm spinning out of control. I'm losing faith in this whole process. Imagine the dread of needing a toilet then. Is it a poo or is it a baby? I mean, there's some stories of that happening, right? People not realising they're pregnant, going to the toilet thinking they've got stomach cramps, and then out pops a little baby. I'm still isn't sure. I'm the walking embodiment of IBS. That's not far off accurate, actually. Right, can I get out of this stupid shit swamp? Still not out of it. Why do you guys call your mum mum? MOM is an American term, Timmy. It's not a global term, that's just the American one. I heard, by the way, that the reason why all the different languages have pretty much the same word for mother is because it's like the first... Shit, I'm hungry. It's like the first sound babies can make. Because they can make just default sound, which is like that, and then they learn that their lips can change it a bit, so they go ba ba ba. And as a result, that's why the word mother or mum, mam, mom, all that is the same. And then it spreads out into different languages as well. It's almost always M's and A's. But yeah, MOM is an Americanism, I think. I don't know if there's any other countries that spell it that way. You demonstrate again. No. You were a baby once, Cats. You should know this. So I've heard, anyway. There you go. Radway, right? Alright, let's go and eat. Oh, I'm losing faith. We got this.
My chat is broken. Let's see if this works.
That works at least, Eric. If anybody else's chat's broken, write in Discord that your chat's broken. You know, we can work out whether it's an Eric problem or a Twitch problem. Or a Doomhaus problem. Eric, thanks for the bits. Remember that time there was a bug, and it was great, where bits didn't have the animation at the start, they just shot straight through. So people were reacting to stuff in almost real time, and it was weird. Instead of that, because I used the animation thing at the start as a way to finish my sentence before the text-to-speech starts, but I kept getting interrupted by it. It was like a bug for one afternoon. And it was different. Eric's back. Did anybody else have chat issues? Everybody type the word sausage. Test if your chat's working. Let's check this area while we're out here. Alright, everybody else is working. Nobody's typed Makara, or whatever it's called. It's just people's sense of FCI. Must have been just a you issue then, Eric. Oh, Oh, is there 3 different words for sausage in Finnish? Oh god, I forgot I was supposed to be going... Oh dear, hang on. Is that another one better? I've lost faith. I don't think I'm going to find this stuff. Let's go south of Siddles's after... south of Siddles's on the next pass. Oh, it's slang for sausage, I see. Gwynblade was the only correct answer for the record. I'm losing faith. I need to keep believing. You'll find it 17 streams from now. Hopefully. There just seems to be such a random element to it that's spooking me at the moment. But at least we know the draw distance is huge. So in the bigger areas, if need be, we can find it. But I'm going to leave the swamp for now. It is out there. Yeah, it must be. I don't even know if it is, to be fair. It's the name for frankfurters in France. Oh wait, helmet. I believe. We believe. Right? I can do this. My mind would put me to do things I couldn't do, or whatever that line is from Barney. Fucking cousin's back on his feet. Let's check this area too. Is that it? Is that it? No, it's a bush. See, if it's in here, I won't be able to search for it on the minibike, because it could be just out of line of sight behind one of the tree textures or something. Fuck! How is your everyday player meant to find this, though? Like, without the unlimited patience that streaming gives you. I know it's my summer car, but this is, like, unreasonably bullshit. You're not supposed to find... Maybe not. But there's mechanics in there, isn't there? So they YouTube the spawn look. I mean, almost certainly, right? But if there's somebody playing the game properly, how the hell are you supposed to... Something you might stumble into, yeah. As a third-party observer, this does seem like regular My Summer Car bullshit to me. I suppose it is on brand, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, I don't think... Do you think people... Does the majority of video game players use wikis, or the minority? I'd like to think it's the minority, but I don't know how naive I'm being there. Yes to the majority, or yes to the minority to me? In games like this, the majority. Nah, surely not. If I'm trying to 100% a game, I'll wiki. In normal games, the minority, but in games like this, the majority. I'm assuming there's probably more people that don't use wikis in here, given the nature of what we're sat watching right now. So I don't think we're that good of a bellwether, right? But surely people play their games. Oh shit, midstream break time. You know what? I'll get a drink, then we'll go back to Alkarion, so we'll go for a midstream break. I have ticked off a pretty massive area, right? We've ticked off all the way around Alkarion's, all the way around the north side of the... I might actually... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to update the map and stick it in Discord. Because I drew a map earlier. Right, good. Why did I not just drive that? Why did I just walk? Oh. I'm losing my mind. I'm going to get the map up and I'm going to edit. I'm going to tick off the areas we've just checked because they're pretty significant. I'll go park near the radio. Also, it's going to be night time soon. We need to go home and have a shower and stuff, don't we? But would Topless Gun, the immersion guy that's put all of these like immersive survival mechanics in his game, would he create a system that is... You see, here's why Bear's probably correct, right? It's probably something that you're not meant to know about, but for those that do, it's insane, right? Not something that every player's supposed to find. The reason why we're fucked specifically is we accidentally triggered it. Therefore, we have knowledge that there is something. Like, we have knowledge we probably shouldn't have. Therefore, our brains are firing with all the possibilities. Whereas a normal player probably wouldn't. Because they wouldn't have even known it exists. It's probably in a duffel bag under the counter in the convenience store. Fuck if it is. But it just says it's hidden. The only reason I know it's in the woods is because of the deep... Oh. Confused. The area where there is a party every Saturday, I don't know the name. There are open spaces, easier to search. But why would you assume it's up that way? Also, I know you know where it could be, Radway, so I'm going to be careful. It's in the parlour with the wench and Colonel Mustard. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good morning. I'm going to put you in charge of the midstream break, but first I just need to quickly go over here. Right. You're not going to be able to see this, but I'm going to post the results in Discord. Let me go like that. Add a layer. I'm going to tick off the areas where we've searched now. I'm doing pin. Bollocks. Forgive me. Oh, you done? No. Sorry, I'm getting everybody confused. It is break time, Alkira, yeah, but I'm just going to edit some. I'm just going to fuck about and paint for a second. I'm going to tick off the areas on the map so you all know where I've searched, for those interested. For those not interested, ignore this. No, we're still debating, so then. Right, so I've ticked off all of this to here, all down there. I've also ticked off all down there, and like a huge portion of this. Grab me a Diet Coke on the break so I can guess properly. Then I've searched all the way up here, all the way up here, to there. I mean, we've not gone out to the motorway in these instances, but we've gone a pretty long way. I've also searched all of this, all of this. Have we got the editor out for? No, I'm not editing, I'm on paint, so I'm just, I know you guys can't see it, I'm going to post the results in a second. Right, this is what I've now searched. It's coming in Discord now, and then I'm going to go for a midstream break, and I'm going to put Schmitz in charge. That's everything that's been searched so far. Shit, did I just quit out without saving? You fucking moron. You have 2 minutes 46 while we watch the trailer. Is that the GTA 5? Yeah, there's a GTA 6 trailer just released, everybody, if you haven't seen it. Go watch it. Katz has linked it, I'm hoping. If not, don't click the link. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Actually, let me just check I'm not dying of something else. No. 2 minutes.
Bibi 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 maneni nino niini niini menela lii ei niini niini panini viiti rikki pikki rikki tinimini. Asianomainen vermeke primero roeuas frias cans Doomeu cadeive, dedico com sodos a lembranca estas memorios postumas. Oven 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 oven.
Do you know what's annoying me, right? This is like... When we were searching for the wet fish, we knew the parameters, right? And every hour we got more information that could point us to closer to... Do you know what I mean, right? But here, I feel like I know less the more we explore. It's annoying. Martin, thank you for the big bits. Radware, thank you for the bits. Welcome back, everybody. Eric, thank you for the bits as well. Did you well enjoy the GTA trailer? Also, what's in this can? Schmitz has already said cream soda. Radware says lemonade. Let's go home and sleep and get washed and stuff anyway. Alkarion, you asked for a Diet Coke, and I always do as you say. You do. The wet caves are always will always be on a mountain biome. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I got more information, and I knew it was like I knew what to do and where to go to narrow it down. But in this, no fucking clue. Exactly. That's what I was saying, Radware, that at least in that situation, I knew the parameters. But in this, absolutely fuck knows. Let's take the... In that case, a Doomhaus mug, please. Alkarion, why would I ever do what you want? Satan says Pepsi Max Cherry. Eric says Pepsi Max. Martin says Twisted Fruit. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Azar says Tropical. Actually, give me the helmet. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with motivation here. We can find it, right? Just gotta believe. Let's go. I feel like I need something as a break. Pat says Pepsi Max. In fairness, Siddle swooped in and stole it, and Siddles never says hi to me, so he should lose. Siddle swooped in and stole what? He's from Scotland, Sothan. They're even less keen on small talk than the rest of us. Cat says lemon and lime. Fuck, I forgot which way Cousin went. He went to town, didn't he? So I think we're fine. Slow it down, slow it down. Alkarion's mug, if I recall. Siddles is the one who won it, right? Oh, yes, yes he did. I mean, he kind of earned it. He tied Alkarion in the final week. No, he didn't. He tied Alkarion in the final seconds of the Rumble. And then went on to win the playoffs. He won, as much as it pains me to say, he won it fair and square. Oh, it's fine, everything's fine. The answer is... There's a couple of winners there, right? Eric, nail on the head. Pat, nail on the head. Shit, so much for my finesse. I got this for you, Alkarion. Seeing as you asked nicely. Easy Green, good morning. We're on the hunt now. The money hunt. Piss out. Not had that in a while. Oh god, Sothan's packed outside his house with all his stuff. Bless his little cotton socks. Yeah, let's go south of Siddles then. We'll check the woods all around this area after. For that guy. Yeah. I can no longer deliver Kiryu to him though.
Someone's been found. Trapped under a Satsuma again. Won't give as much time and effort in the same way.
Shut up, radio. Shut up, radio man. It's alright, we'll listen to the good music now. Before we know it, it's going to be October, isn't it? We've got Eurovision, then we've got like a pretty calm summer. Then it's the Worm Olympics, Trick or Treat Marbles, and it's too far away to be thinking about that, even though it's Resident Evil 7. Will my summer car be finished before the Halloween playthrough? I'm not confident. Alkarion, might I say, you look wonderful in orange. Like a peachy orange colour, looks smashing. Probably a different colour on everybody's screen. Probably not be finished until My Summer Winter comes out. If I can find this fucking money. It's just so much work. And I can't be sure we're properly checking all the areas either. I just want a happy ending for Jerick. Is it too much to ask? Who this? Abstract.
Tienen que inform.
Abstractal, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good morning. Thank you for 26 months of Prime as well. I'm struggling, Abstractal. I'm struggling. Big time. In the woods, in my summer car, there is a suitcase with 5 million marks in it. And I've been scraping the map for the last 5 hours trying to look for it, and I can't find it. But if we can, you know what I mean? How's things, Abstractal? Good morning. Thank you for the sub as well. Find the money and dies on the first rally because the car's too fast. I do have experience with a stupidly fast car, but that is that is correct. If I can find the money and suit the car up, then I'm gonna have to do a couple of like relatively safe runs and ease up to balls deep and on the rally. It just annoys me though because Jiggles was finished 4th. I was right on the cusp of getting the first trophy, and then he went and died because he's shit. My colour switches from a dark green and darker green randomly, and I don't understand if there's logic behind that, if any. It's, there's a readable colours setting, cats. So sometimes you'll see somebody that doesn't have the readable colours setting on, and everybody's names get slightly lighter or paler or whatever. But as always with things on Chrome, right, the first answer is, it's like you were saying earlier, Satan, about wait at the doctor's. The first thing to check is extensions, I suppose. Look. Breathe it deep, everybody. Just reach out and touch it. Just imagine if we can find this money, then we can get literally every upgrade imaginable for this. We can get the white big rims on it, Eric. We can get the full-blown rally tyres. We can... But as it is, sadly no. Right, let's get a shower. I stink. Yeah, it might be to do with readable colours or something. Somebody give me like an inspirational speech to make me feel like I can do this. Let me have a look at the map in Discord. See, that's a pretty big area we've checked off, but I don't know if we need to be checking the whole brown area, which is the swampy bit. But we'll go further south, because I've gone all the way north, as per whoever's request it was. We'll do the same down. You can do this, maybe. Thanks, Pat. They say never trust an elf. For they say both no and yes. Hello?
Sirkanulla täällä vaan. Minä semmoista soitaa, että olisiko sulla tuo kallaa? Onko sulla ollut katiskaa veessä? Jos sulla olisi kallaa tuo, niin voisikohan mulle tuo vähän kallaa tänne, kun on niin huonot nuo jalat, että ei itse pääse vesiin.
Grandma, there's an interruption on the line. I can barely... Right, let's just get some mosquito spray. So, she ate 10 fish in 2. Do you reckon she's selling them? Selling them on for a profit. Right, here's Sothan's house then. I can't remember who it was who suggested we go north, but I did this little bit to the south, so we've searched all the way to Siddles. I've then searched all the way up here, all the way up nearly to the road, all the way down here, as per the map in Discord for those that haven't seen it. I've also done a large chunk of the northern part of this. So what we'll do now is, we'll go back to Shitty Siddles's, and we'll go search like a big area, or maybe up to this road point, and then back up, and then I know that the entire area to the north and south of his house is done. That would then leave just this swampy area to check. Genuine question, for those who haven't played the game before. Do you think Topless Gun would be malicious enough to put it in the water? Not in the lake, but in the swampy bullshit? Or do you think it's unreasonable? It's so unrealistic it's not worth checking? Because he doesn't say it's in the woods, does he? Well, that's the plan, so then yeah, I'm going to save it for last. I don't think it's going to be much further north, because obviously his house is here. But he does have a car, doesn't he, Sothan? He's got that little red, like, sedan. It could be. That means it could be anywhere. I'd say it wouldn't be the likely choice. I'm conflicted. Because if he lives there, the first thing I did was check the train tunnel and it wasn't there. Check that shed, it wasn't there in the cornfield. I've checked all the way around Siddles' house. That's like a factory that's nearby, but you can't get through to it because it's like an impenetrable wall. Checked all the way up and around Alkerion's. There's a chance we've walked past it and missed it. I'm so... Periavi is drowning in sewage while you're rummaging through the wood. That's his fair, yeah. But it's like, do I go out and spend the time and effort to do all these sewerage jobs when I could just spend my time looking for the suitcase? Because if I find it, suddenly there's no sewage job in the world that I need care about. Oh, I'm so conflicted. I'm in pain now. This is our ticket to finishing My Summer Car forever. Yeah, wait until I'm out of money is probably the way to do it. I've got to find it, right? Find the suitcase, yeah. Alright, let's search south of Siddles's. It feels like an easy green, yeah.
It's giving tetrafish.
It is, isn't it? But as we were saying before, at least with that, Eric, I knew the parameters. Let's save and come back in. I've not saved all day, have I? Saying that, what have I fucking achieved that's worth saving? Still, continuity's sake, right? Please keep the backup of this game so whatever happens we can get closure eventually. Well, the backup of Eric. Yeah. I've still got Jiddles backed up actually, but obviously we can't go back to that. Siddles, I'll send you the Jiddles save file, even though you've not got the game, just so you can have it and hold it. We've got this. Not yet, Aqua, no. Just saving progress while I'm at home. They'll send me and throw it at someone. I used to do that as well. I was talking about throwing it at a wall. I used to download songs by bands I didn't like just so I could delete them. You missed the boat to Ratchet. So then. Worst horde ever. Ugh. Supposed to be playing on my softcore character, but every time I run around on it, all I can think of is it really has broken my ability to enjoy the game. I don't know how long it's going to last, but hardcore has completely fucked me. On the bright side, I got my third ZG buff in the span of 10 minutes. It's dumb, right? Buffs are crazy. So now I'm using the new booning feature, which I know is not technically Blizz-like, but sorry, not technically vanilla-like, but you just stand in Stormwind. Like, if you stand in Stormwind or in Orgrimmar between, like, around the 30-minute intervals on the clock, at like on the hour or at however many 30, just stand there, and you'll get it. That's what I've been on lately. Tarkov and hardcore classic WoW. It's been nice. Abstract. Doesn't hardcore just change your... It recontextualizes the entire game in a way that makes it hard to go back. How much do you know about the part that happens? I know a bit, Bear, from the debrief. I know that it gets a bit dark, but not much else. What level can you get that You can buy them on the auction house stuff then. On our softcore server, it's like a gold 50 or something. People just buy them for a gold and then sell them on the auction house for a couple of silver more. Or you can go to Chromie and buy them for, I think they're a gold each. Yeah, I know it gets dark bear, but one thing I definitely know is that he comes and attacks you, because that happened to us by accident once. Like, I didn't even know the money was a thing. I just know that he burst in through the door with an axe and said, "You've taken my money, you little shit," and killed me. So I just need to be ready to fight him off. But I don't want to... I know that I shouldn't kill him. I'll probably go through hardcore again when I've leveled up to 60. I want to get into a position to make TBC easier on release before going back into hardcore. Yeah, so good. So good. Also, I went to ZG and it was dramatically different to... there was a lot of mechanics you can just flat ignore on Classic. So I don't know what I'm going to do really at 60. I'm still debating it. I'm in a guild with Swifto and Ival and Mina and putting that up. It felt so different. Just watching... We did it with 14 people. Was that one not even cooking? It wasn't, was it? We did it with 14 people, right? And usually if you've not got 20 on a private server, it's impossible, even in AQ40. You just need the DPS. You need a high DPS. You need to pump. But we did it with 14 people. We had no CC, no sheeps, no nothing. We just pulled everything and like, cleaved it down. It's so different. I don't know. And I know everybody, it's a thing, it's probably closer to vanilla like, but it's just not what I'm used to. And hopefully it's just CG though. There's a fair chance it is. I just miss the mechanics being super necessary. Hardcore, however, fixes that entirely. Hardcore is the answer. Because then the difficulty is ramped up and the risk is ramped up and the tension is ramped up, right? But I think, is it you that said it in the past, Pat? It would absolutely fucking kill to watch a hardcore raid on the current private server. Imagine. Where all these mechanics that do like 10% damage on their head suddenly are all one-shot mechanics. That'd be juicy. Hello. Shit, Loud Songs jumped on us. Right. Time to go to Siddles's, let's go. Minibike's there. I've got a bit of extra fuel because you're not empty, right? No. Sorry for the volume, let's put Finland FM on. Adderall, welcome to the stream. How many streams till you find it, do you think? I mean, I could find it in 2 minutes. Are you well, Adderall? How's the trip going? Yeah, I don't have enough information to tell you, Adderall, alas. I'd kill to have to have enough context to answer that question. But we've got to keep searching, right? To Siddles' house next. It is a nice car. Having a dream about mice in the car would be scary. But at least you can wake up from it, right? So Siddles is then. We're going to hit down. Somebody pick a direction, east or west. We'll strike to the tree line and push in one direction. Eric, you can choose. Southam's already gone. Okay, we'll go west from Siddles's and start working south. I'm not going to go all the way to the swampy bit though. We'll save that. Did I see the train go by? I think I did. Let's be confident. I can't believe back in the day I used to just drive over. If I couldn't hear the train, I'd just drive over. Until Jamie distracted me that day and I got slapped by the train. Now I have to park up every time. Or on the rally, just go over it at full whack. I was so confident and brave back then. Oh shit, the rally's on. Is that a problem? Actually, it isn't, is it? We'll just go this way and then pull off the road and start walking about. Try not to get crushed by a rally car on our journey. Steady. I'm anxious about rally cars now. Fucking hell. There's one. I wish that was me. Is there a thought process that I should be continuing to play the game and doing this in the downtime? Or should I just brute force it until we find it? A real sticking point. Never eat soggy Weetabix. Do you reckon we brute force it, yeah? Whichever you prefer. That's not what I was asking though. I was asking what people think would be the best strategy. We're fine, we're fine. Because the beauty is, Sothan, that whichever we think is the best is the way I'd do it. Alright, we've arrived at Siddles's. He's expected logs, but he's not going to get it. We're thirsty and hungry, but we've got a water pump nearby. So as per the map in Discord, I've already searched down south to this area. So north of here is searched. We'll go on foot, not with the minibike. We'll be a bit more thorough. And let's. No, Southern said west, didn't it? Let's go west. West has a tiny little bit of woodland, but there's some boggy bullshit this way as well. Because yesterday, look, I was doing this shit around all the trees and stuff, wasn't I? I was doing a properly thorough searching. And I kind of tried to find shortcuts today and might have screwed it a little. That's the plan, Aqua, yeah. I came here for that reason. So everywhere to the north. But then it hasn't been searched out here, has it? Oh, there's a big area. Twitch is having some buffering issues. Anybody else having buffering? Or is it just Radware? The ads are meant to be playing. I think sometimes I've got turbo now on Twitch, and I think it feels like you can tell when the ads are supposed to be playing. There's like a little hitch, and then people start talking about ads in big chats. And they're playing right now for the non-subs Radware, so it might be that. No problems for Sothan. You're only buffering in your head. Aqua's only buffering in his head. MONBFB problem. Middle of nowhere, bumfuck Brazil. I'm with you, I'm with you. It took me a second. They call me Buffhead. Who? Okay, all that tree line's searched. Fucking Beavis and Buffhead. I really want that to be me, but I need to find this piss ass in money. So Sultan's house is there, look. Would he have walked all this way south? I'll keep going until my feet get wet.
Voi saatana!
Is there a visible light marker? It gets a little bit paler, doesn't it? And obviously flat. I shouldn't be sprinting, should I, actually? Why would you put marshes in? There's no marshes in Finland, apart from all the marshes. If Finland was marshy, it'd be incredibly humid and full of mosquitoes in summer. Well, no, that's not true. When I watch the new Beavis and Butthead episodes. When's the last time... Is it sorry, how long has it been since they stopped making, like, the main bulk of the series? I don't even know if it's ever gone away. Middle of nowhere, bumfuck Brazil is a city called Linz on the Sao Paulo state. I've been there. What makes it the middle of nowhere? Actually, Cats, isn't it MOBFNB? Not, I don't think it's middle of nowhere in bumfuck Brazil. I think it's middle of bumfuck nowhere in Brazil. The hottest city in the country. And it's tiny. But if it was truly in the middle of nowhere, would you know its name? And there's billionaires living there. This doesn't sound like nowhere to me. It finished in 1997 with one city. So they did try and bring it back in 2011. But what would they be reacting to now? Because music videos and MTV and monoculture is dead, right? Would it be a bit like... Oh, it's not... Is it internet stuff? What if you're in the middle of But what if you're in the middle of bumfucking a Brazilian? That's too many, Eric. You'll have a bad back. Right, I got to. Didn't I get to this? Hey, what's this path? This is a path that leads to somebody's money. What if there is something like that? What if there's like a little trail or something that you need to follow? Actually, I've been down there, haven't I? No, there's no money. Check every tree. No. As the Pooh song rings out behind me. Where is it? Am I hot or cold? Then again, it's fucking different for every save, right? Apparently. One thing I wish I hadn't known, but I found out. Okay, well, I think we've thoroughly done the west side. Southern has wasted our time. Let's cross over and let's go south in this direction. Whoa, I just got tons of chat all at once. Okay, my chat's acting funny. It was quiet there for ages, then suddenly tons of it appeared. Do you want that answer? No, I'm good. Are we allowed to answer that? Sorry, yeah. No. Yeah, that was a foolish thing to have said. I appreciate you asking before answering. Hot purely because it's summer. There's 200,000 people. That doesn't sound like the middle of nowhere. Apparently, the world record for the most sexual encounters by a single person in 24 hours is somewhere in the 1,000 range. Yeah, there was that thing come out recently, right? What was that woman? Fucking tiring, yeah. Yeah, what's the point at that point, right? Do you mean retarded by slow, Eric? That's a fun word, that. You're local, welcome to the stream. You just end up with a bad back, wouldn't you? It is bizarre, yeah. I'm sure it's good for the soul as well. Careful asking questions you might get the answer to. That was my mistake, yeah. Right, I'm going to head down here and we're going to eat at the... I'm going to take a drink. Normally I would think the point is publicity, but apparently that's at least one of her things. Is it the example that's happened recently, Azar, that you're referring to? I forgot her name. Some daft OnlyFans rubbish. Good luck to him, I suppose. Long term. By blind playthrough, I mean I'm not Googling anything or asking for any help at your local. She's screwing me right now. New one is Australian, the old was American lady, and she was also into that sort of thing. Yeah, there was one in this country recently, they didn't even check if everybody was safe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Easy Green. Didn't one of them announce she was pregnant at the end of the... Was it the 1,000 or the 100? I think it might be the 1,000. This attention economy we've developed for ourselves is really paying off, isn't it? There's no downsides to it whatsoever. What do you think, Olga?
Your are square.
I know, right? Look at that prude thinking it's a bit odd that somebody has sex with 1,000 unknown partners in 2 hours. Shit. Olga, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Show me the money. 98 to 99% of efficacy doesn't apply in this situation, I believe. Was it 1,000 in 2 hours, or was it 1,000 in like a day or something? Yeah. What was her name? It was like some real, like sugary username. Calm down, one rub, man. No, it was not a male doing that. That would be fucking insanity. It's true. Can't watch reality dating shows like Love is Blind or 90 Day Fiancé, because all I can think is some of these relationships will produce children, and those children are fucked before they're even born, yeah? True. I was going to school without hanging over you. How about 1,000 in 12? I know about 1,000 in 12 hours, I just don't know how that works, like the logistics of it. I suppose if you're in it to get something, then you're probably going to get it. We're talking about it, right? 12 seconds per person. I suppose at that point there's a semantic definition of what constitutes one completed mission, right? Well, sex, you don't need orgasm to consider it sex, are you? If there's penetration, you've just had sex. Why would a man want to have another man splooge on his prick? So I think there was... can somebody find me the name of this person? It was like her name, or what she was going by, her handle or whatever, was like it felt like a username that somebody had have on Club Penguin. It was like depressingly like saccharine and like wholesome. Quickly puts the tip in. Next. Pretty much. You'd need one full penetration, which I don't think is doable that quickly. I mean, you just walk in and then in you go and out you come, and then that's technically done, right? You can't trick me, Stumbler. I don't want that in my search history. Hang on a minute, I'm interested now while I'm walking about. I'm searching for it, fuck it. What do I search for? 1,000 men. Bonnie Blue. It was 1,057 men in 12 hours. Oh shit, I forgot I'm supposed to be going. Okay. There are 3,600 seconds in an hour. Yeah, I mean, if you just in and then out. 12 hours then. So what's 1,057 divided by whatever? All it takes is one idiot missing to ruin your streak. A quick stab in the perineum and you're off. Are we searching for the money? No, Dougie, I was searching for the name of the lady. Yeah, her name's Bonnie Blue. Doesn't that sound like some username that some 12-year-olds come up with for Club Penguin? Groups of 5. All it takes is one idiot, and trust me, in thousands of men, there's 500 idiots minimum. This is true. Well, she could do the aiming, right? Thirst trap's going to kill you in game. It really is. There's a. I'll tell you what I'll do just to take the edge off. Didn't feel like it did much, but it did. Imagine the smell in that room. Ugh. Well, I'm assuming that these people weren't allowed to finish, right? I mean, some of them might not have had a choice, but it might not be the ejaculate that's the problem. It's just the smell of 1,000 prophylactic. Ugh. What do you mean groups of 5? Merkin, by the way, welcome to the stream. Welcome to this conversation. Still searching for the money. No joy. I've got better things to do than watch that. What have you learned, Radware? Tell the class. So I've searched all of this, a lot of that tree line. And sweat, yeah. But it'd be mostly hers, right? Because the gentleman in this equation aren't really doing a great deal. So if it's 1,057 in 12 hours, how much time does each get in that instance? And then he just left you. There's that Bybee on the main road. On a wider society level, though, it does make you start to think of, as I was just saying before, whether or not this attention economy we've developed is going to be that beneficial. Some kind of rotation of people. So it might have been, yeah, maybe that's what it was, Augur. It was people coming into the room in groups of 5 and standing and waiting. The thing is, would you stand to attention in a line of... in a room with 1,000 men? Or even a room with 5 in a queue, knowing that you had like 45 seconds to do what you need to do? And would you... what is there in front of you that would make you stand to attention in the first place? Nothing in that scene sounds alluring in the slightest, does it? How starved do you have to be? Where did they get all these people from? Reddit? Sounds like a Mr. Beast video. Fuck. They each had 50 seconds if you did the maths right. See, that's a lot though, isn't it? That's a lot of eye contact. If I've learned anything in my gender journey, it's that boys sweat more. But, sorry, yeah, to finish that point that I was going to make before, in that instance, the men in this equation, they weren't even... Like, unless it was nerves, there's not enough to build up a sweat there, right? Thought 5 at a time, and my whole math didn't quite add up. The travesty that is the national political discourse is one thing, but I draw the line at publicising weird sexual encounters. Listen, I'll ruin political discourse at all points, but this is a step too far. This money's going to be the death of us, psychologically. Stubbler driving by, went off the road and struggled to go straight again.
You say that, but she did create gay man heaven.
Probably. Actually, I think I'd walk out of that encounter completely gay. Not just because I was, as you say, in a room with a million willies, just entirely because I'd look down at that and think, yeah, no, yeah, that'll do. I'm going to have a break from them for 10 years and explore other options. 50 seconds max. Does she have a break in any of this? No? 1,000 naked Redditors in a hall getting ready to fuck someone for 45 seconds. Fucking hell. They're all talking about Firefly in the queue with... Jesus. The porn playing in the ready room, her assistant handing out little blue pills. Christ, it's all a bit industrial, isn't it, when it gets to this point? Fucking hell. I mean, if you could manage it in the time scale, Aqua, but we can joke about people firing off too early and stuff and how common it is or whatever. We can go through that. But there has to actually be something in it for you at the time. Right? And I don't know whether that scene, that, like, conveyor belt setup, is anybody going to be... It's not exactly the correct conditions, is it? Who? What did I come back to? We're just talking about the logistics of having sexual intercourse with 1,000 people in 12 hours. Like, I forgot her name again. What was her name? Let's make a deal. When you kill Cousin, you can cheat yourself out of prison, but you have to search the map for 10 hours instead. Would you do it? No. This is hell compared to sitting in prison. Cases led us. Yeah, but this is interesting sex talk. This is not talking about sex. This is talking about. This is talking about the extremes of humanity's desire and drive for attention. Bonnie Blue Siddles, that's it. Yeah. Doesn't it just? It sounds like somebody's username on Xbox Live. That, or like it sounds like like a 13-year-old girl's called himself on MySpace or something, and then it's linked to the most depraved. Or not depraved, just miserable stories in internet history. Because there's no depravity about it, right? It's just sad. Throw a hot dog down a hallway, yeah, after a while. Reality shows that have proven to me that the opportunity to have a camera in your face justifies a lot of stupid shit for a lot of people, yes. And YouTube's doing a good job of continuing that, right? Sounds like an ice cream brand, yeah. Bonnie Blue. What do you mean my message failed to send? I mean, you say there has to be something in it for you, but there's 1,000 gay men got to wank to 999 for 12 hours straight and then made history. See, that makes it more interesting than it actually was, Augur, and it's the fact that this whole thing happened. I mean, jokes, sorry, I know you were messing about, but, like, that would at least be interesting if that was the case, right? But instead it's just a miserable... The reason why it's interesting to me is how uninteresting it is. Does that make sense? Like, oh yeah, the standard porn star's naming convention is something like Pet's name and that of the street where you... Oh yeah, so... There's no way that backfires. Kafka's rolling in his grave. Fucking precisely. There's such depravity in the mundane, right? It's just the idea of... Oh, I don't know. Unless there was a monetary compensation, I guarantee you they're all gay. I think you've got a hyperactive gaydar, Rogue. There had to be people that work there to get the logistics done. That is a weird job, yeah. But I suppose if you're a... Yeah, she'll have had to hire, like, event planners and organisers to set it up and stuff, doesn't she? It's just so... Do you know what the fucked up thing is, right? Like, you would do something if you were out for attention. I've just searched this whole area, by the way. If you were out to do this to get attention, the most depressing part of the whole thing, I know we're sat and we're joking about it right now, but you look at it and I think the fact that a large portion of people will just look at it and be like, so what? So you've gone through all that emotional turmoil and stuff, which I can only assume that there's a non-zero amount of. But it's kind of just not, I don't know. Imagine going through all that and there's just largely apathy and at best a few daft jokes. And the orgy coordinator. I'm sorry to say this roller coaster has a length limit. We can't take you. If you are below this line. The logistics of regular... Yeah, I bet they are actually, as sorry. Clipboard running around dodging. That's as sexual as I get this one. Hiding prolapses, in some case doing makeup to cover tears. Just, yeah. And Bonnie Blue wept, for there were no orgies left to conquer. But it's not even an orgy at that point, is it? Like... Actually, I'm going to get back on Paint and just update this list. Like, it's not even an orgy, is it? It's just... Technically, by the letter of the word, it kind of is, but in reality, it's just this big conveyor belt of people helping give this lady... help this lady market. You know what I mean? Yeah, by the letter of the definition, Pat, absolutely. But you know what I'm trying to say? Oh fuck! I've made this image too big, and I didn't re-edit the stuff I'd already done. I'm fucked up. Hold on a minute, I'm on Paint. It's really, yeah. No, it's an efficient way, not fishing. It's amazing how uninteresting you can make stuff when you make it a massive part of your personality, right? Right, covered all that, searched all that. I'm just editing something off screen, by the way, give me a second. All that is searched, up to the river, down again. I'm having to re-edit because I accidentally deleted the one in this stuff. What's this song? Oh, it's Finland FM. That's all searched, and now I've searched all the way down here. All the way up there. All the way down there. All the way down there as well. And then a large portion into there. Right. I've tabbed out, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. And I've just done the wrong thing. Fucking pillock stumbler. Hang on, I'm coming. I'll be back in a second. Then blurs, Gaussian blur, Gaussian, Roshan. Oh, that looks wank. Ah, well, it's good enough. There's a scene from Silicon Valley that's very relevant to this. Save over, yes. Replace file, yes. Flatten, yes. Fuck off paint.net. Right, coming back. You're tabbed out. Oh my god, there's a moose. Chat, you saw it. It ran right in front of the van. Oh shit, I'm hungry. I've been lied to by Schmitz and I almost starved to death. It's a conveyor belt of willies. It's a stunt. Yeah, exactly, that's it. Talk about how long it would take to jerk everyone off in the audience, and the creators of the show actually created an algorithm for hot swapping audience members in after they'd finished for maximum efficiency. Long Walk short story is getting a film adaptation. Is that unrelated? So I don't know the Silicon Valley. I don't know if that's actually connected, the second part. Yeah, but as we were saying, these people only get 50 seconds or less. I can't remember how we started talking about it. No. I hate that the euro killed the term Groschen in German. It didn't make sense for the mark either, but it was commonly used. What, so you were still using Groschen? Until recently? Till the late 90s, whenever it was. People have done more insane things to break world records. They have, but it's just, I don't know, it's just... There's just something grim about this that I can't shake. Oh, this is... Can I even get out? Let me out! It's a short story by Stephen King. Oh, I see. I thought it was connected to the Silicon Valley thing you were referring to, Sotha. The sudden shift, which is what you get when you pay for Sotha. I'd love to get paid by Sotha in this instance. Okay, this is fun. Right, don't look, everybody. I need to do a bit of emergency surgery on the van. I mean, technically that's worked, hasn't it? No. I feel like I'm making a mockery of my summer car at this point. But it makes a mockery of me enough. Imagine all the incels on Reddit that were jealous, though. It should have been me, not them. That's what I'm saying. If they only had 50 seconds, you'd need a Redditor that could be that desperate to keep it up that long, right? Wait, this rally car might do me all the... Please, don't damage my... I feel like I'm putting Eric in too much unnecessary danger here. Not, sorry, get it up in the first place, Olga, not keep it up. You're right. You need to be incredibly desperate to find any kind of sexual failings in that situation, right? And I think Redditors are the people. I'm sorry to anybody that uses that website. It was just funny at the time. Should I be concerned about the quality of sex Chris Man is receiving? Sorry, I meant actually. It's like a doctor looking at you and say, "Okay, now's the time." 10-penny piece was typically referred to as a groschen. Huh. I kind of like that it was continued. So it's not used for the cent anymore. How's it you move the whole van? So if you have the couch, Dougie, it's like a big physics object. So if you clip it under the van, and then drop it, it applies the physics and it flicks things right up in the air. It's a useful trick for getting out of my summer car physics issues. Or causing them. What time is it? Oh, I've not achieved anything today. What's the final thing to do then today? Where's the helmet? I feel like I'm wasting streams. Give Reddit some credit, this is more the 4chan degenerates. Find the suitcase, not bad Schmitz. Die of thirst. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the... Am I even out of this situation? 4chan degenerates. 4chan degenerates wouldn't stoop as low as Redditors, to be honest. Did 4chan disappear? Or was it just reported that they disappeared? The van is simple, the shit truck or the tractor are honestly harder to unflip. There were streams that were mostly about flipped vehicles. There was like a week, right? Okay, this is... Didn't even say it was that it was reported. I know, I was just saying, you were saying, did it go the way of the dinosaurs after it got hacked? I was saying, was there a report that it was hacked and in danger? I was asking for a bit of context, Sothan, but that's fine if you want to get all offended. I didn't actually mean that, Sothan, for the record. Keaton, welcome back. As you can see, my summer car's being a fat pain in the sausage at the moment. You know where to get 1,000 men. We're going to war. There you go, look, Dougie. I mean, this is worse than it was a minute ago. Go on, go on, go on. Still don't even think that's fixed it. There was a massive hack and there were some rumours going around that it may have killed off the remaining interest in 4chan. Okay, yeah, it was that was what I was referring to. Was the rumours or reporting that it was in trouble because of it? I don't know enough about... I'm not quite sure. It surprises me that 4chan is and was still a thing. So asking if anyone confirmed it, yeah. No, it's just rumours I was referring to. To get the van out of the shit. Oh, I see. I don't feel like My Summer Car's really dressed itself in glory today. Last time I was on, someone told me to stick a Sharpie in my pooper, and that's the day I never went. Yeah, that was a theme, wasn't it? That was big on Reddit as well back in the day. Like 2011 or something like that. It was like bum Sharpies, and there was a subreddit all about people with Sharpies in their bums. Which I think, as usual with almost everything, originated on 4chan, so you were probably there before it got to Reddit. That used to be the pipeline, right? Things would start on 4chan, then they'd be on Reddit, then they'd circle around the internet for a bit and end up on Facebook. It was like 19 or something. Yeah, it was a thing for a while. People joke about Reddit being worse than 4chan because they're a lot more smug, but 4chan used to have problems with child... Oh, I don't know if any is better than the other, so I don't know. But people actually say that Reddit's worse. That's dumb. In 2011, I wasn't even born. Don't fucking say that. What platform didn't have problems with it? Right, I'm annoyed now. My summer car's upset me today. I'm assuming the rally's finished, right? Let's drive back to... I think it might be in the swamp. Because if I've searched all of the woodlands around Sothan's house in multiple directions and come up short, the one place I haven't was the swamp. Everybody list how old you was in 2011 for me real quick. Azzy, welcome to the stream. Eric's just jiving. Yeah, Gwynblade, somebody said it was in the woods on... no. During the debrief, one of my only memories is that it's in the woods somewhere. Ignore the dead bodies. I too was in 2011. So it's not... We've not got a great deal of stuff to go on. You can all write it, but don't expect me to read it, everybody. Thanks, like, welcome to the stream. Alkarion was 2011 in 2011. Oh, good God. Oh, God. Shit on. Well, it wouldn't be the Doomhaus without a double joke, I'll tell you. Completely freaking out now. Right. Where's my pin up folder? So, I'm going to post a picture in Discord. I mean, ignore the blur, it's not gone very well. But look in Discord now. All the pink area has been searched, which makes me feel the only area around Sothan's house that hasn't been searched is the ball aching swamp. Are we actually going to go out and search in the swamp? Get bed cats and Pat are the same age as me. They are Gwynblades, yeah? No, Pat. That's bullshit. Tag Slack. Who were the people here north of in their 40s? Satan, Tag Slack, Cats, Gwynblade, 6'4". I really hate that I can't theorise. Yeah, Googling does remove a great deal of fun from the stream, right? Hang on a minute, I need to save this down. Give me a second. I'm not actually dead, that's just the music in the background. Go easy on me. I was using this cool life hack I learned where you lie about your age. The problem is you're doing it in a place that's already... that you've already told your age in, Pat. We know you too well. Did I just not save that? Fuck off. Right, updated. Map's fully updated. Am I going to drive home? I think we drive home. Alerts muted as well. Augur and Radwa are the same person, confirmed. Yet another person I'm the same as. I read the message that someone put where it actually is earlier, now I fucking can't do... Oh, that's what you did, Kitten, I see. It's unlucky, right? It also fit in with the reason as to why the flag... Oh, sorry, I wonder if it could be close to his new place. He's not in it yet, with the game under the assumption you wouldn't find his suitcase until after you finished his storyline. Maybe... It would also fit in with the reason as to why the flag was set to 1 when you helped him move in. Possibly. Do we search the swamp tomorrow just in case? I've actually checked around the house, Shaggy Dan. I don't think it's around his house. The last one time I don't Google something. Like the one time I don't Google something like that and it still got ruined for me. Shit. You might be right, Sofa. I read it before realising what was even being talked about. See, that's... Everybody that wants to stay pure on a playthrough, you need to practice, sharpen the muscle that I've had to sharpen over the years, where if you don't recognise someone's name, just don't read the message until it's been cleared by people who played the game. Drain the swamp. I don't know about F the swamp. We're going to have to search the swamp tomorrow, though. I figure it's actually in the lake. I mean, if it's in the swamp, even Googling wasn't helpful, so you're not missing much. But I mean, even that Dougie confirms that it's in moving position, right? Yeah. What do you mean that's smart for you? This guy. Ah, you're alright, so funny, so funny. There's another double joke, look. Don't Bonnie Blue the swamp. I'll get 1,000 men to drain the swamp. Does the swamp count as forest, or have I got it wrong in my head that he didn't actually? We got the quote earlier, Augur, from what he actually says, and he didn't say the forest. I think I've managed to, or a few of us have managed to Mandela effect ourselves into thinking that he actually quoted the forest, but I don't think he did. Can somebody get us the quote again, Cats, if it's maybe still in your clipboard somewhere back there? That's what he actually says when he mentions the money. Not the Finnish translation, but the what we can read in game. Because I think the Finnish translation talks about something about how he had to hide it. But my vague memory from the debrief is that it's in the woods. There we go. You are a wise boy. I need to tell you something. Nobody knows that I am a very rich man, a millionaire. My wife did not know she had a winning lottery ticket. I took it and got the money myself. 5 million marks. I need to act like I always do. I'm the richest drunk bum there is. At least my wife stays with me, not with some dorky Finn Swede tomato farmer. So that's the actual English translation. But the Finnish talks about... Thank you, Cats, by the way. I appreciate it. The Finnish talks about something I had to hide it. And then my vague memory from the debrief... is that it's somewhere around his house in the woods. No, so his wife, Schmitz, says that his wife tells Sothan's wife tells Sothan she is leaving him. Not Schmitz, sorry, Aqua. I'm getting everybody mixed up, my apologies. And that she is going to move in with a Finn Swede man, which is somebody that's both Finnish and Swedish that lives near the border or has connection. And I think this person is 1,000,000 miles away. It's not necessarily related to where the money is. Mina, good afternoon. Still haven't found it. Still trudging along. Still annoyed. It's hidden in a tomato farm. Eric, stop. These rumours are not helpful. There's only one produce farm in this shithole and it's yours. Eric, where are your stickers at, good sir? Yeah, Kit was talking about your branded stickers. Mainly left him. Would he hide it in the cemetery? What if there's a grave and we have to dig it up with the digging bar? The fire truckman stickers, Eric. Mind right, welcome to the street. No, there's no joy. You opened the stream and got a frame of Teardown? That's been 5 months at this point, Mina? You got Valheim the other day. What, like the title screen at the start, you mean? That is weird. Yeah, I'm very thirsty. Paid my phone bill. Yeah, I wonder why it's got that baked into them. Yeah, I swear I've had the stream open on mobile since you played that. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Spoke to Top Lurker a good few times. Weird. Yeah, Teardown finished at the end of November or something. I've got bad memories of Teardown now, because when I was finishing that run and all that DLC, that was when I was really ill. That one time Grandma went to church and ended up disappearing. Maybe she found the money and he killed her. Possibly. Good. Although I would say good, but I'd still have to take Fish to her Elkerion, so I think she's at least alive in this universe. Alright. Valheim is great. I'm at 500 hours on it, didn't even notice. I think she means, Rad, where that Valheim popped up on the stream, as opposed to anything to do with actually playing it, but yeah. It being hidden underground and needed to dig it up makes sense. Maybe that's what you're missing. Time to do all that all over again with the digging bar. Just walk the entire length of the eastern part of the map, stabbing the digging bar in the ground. So anyway, I had a second of, Sothan must have killed him, so he rage quit. I wish he had, because if Sothan had killed me, that would mean I found the money at some point. But alas, I've spent this entire thing just trudging up and down the street. The title's starting to look more relevant than ever. Alas, it was another failed stream of searching. So we're going to come back tomorrow and do another one. There's a bit of an advert for you. That's how you do Grow House. Watch this. Did you find today and yesterday's streams utterly boring, meaningless, void of gameplay rubbish? Well, boy, have I got a stream for you tomorrow. More of the fucking same. $50 captains chests. I mean, at this point. Oh, is there a storm coming as well? Typical. Right, that's going to do it for today, everybody. The storm's rolling in. It's going to be a rough night. But tomorrow, I will be heading back, and we are going to wander through a swamp on our knees for 3 hours. I promise you. That's interesting. I haven't got ads in a couple of days here. Did you go back to pre-rolls? No, it's the same as normal, cats. Did maybe one of your ad blockers update successfully or something? Sounds like every ad I get. Am I boring? Do you like endless walking for no reason? The true treasure is the friends we met along the way and we're still waiting. Yeah, at least we can say the company's stunk as well, right? But it's all in service of this car. Can't really argue that it's worth it, right? Just based on that. Do I make this today's thumbnail? It's so beautiful. It's worth it. Getting all the upgrades for this is worth hunting for this money. Well, not the company, Mina. That's one of the finest outfits in Azeroth. That's definitely not going to die tonight. However, 55 is called on the clock, everybody, so that's going to be it for today's stream. I will be back tomorrow, as you can tell by the schedule section. God, the loud song is on as well. Sorry, everybody, for the loud song. I'll be back tomorrow as per the schedule section for more My Summer Car, as I will every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, until we find this money, order everything in the shop if I can survive the attack, and then rally like a motherfucker. And we're starting book 2, mate. And I don't want you to go wandering into like 8 mobs and die just so we can get to book 2 faster. Lovely. Right, see you all tomorrow. I love you all very much. You're all very generous. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you for all the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids and everything. Thank you for keeping me company during this log. But for now, let's have a run of marbles, let's pick a winner, and let's all go to bed.
Book 2 is kwijt.
Good work, Ron. You ruined that. You're brave in Wailing Caverns, Bear. Best of luck. Right, if everybody else is feeling brave, It's time to play Marbles on Stream. For those of you that don't know, the Doomhaus Discord, which is linked down below, or with the command !Discord, is full of bastards and not worth your time or your effort. However, when you join, you get randomly assigned a colour, either a green name or an orange name. The green names and the orange names started a civil war very quickly, and it is now time to pick which side wins the day. If you are a green or an orange of the Doomhaus Discord, and you would like to take part in today's competition, it is a simple run of Marbles on Stream, and you can compete simply by typing the password. If you type it in chat, I will give you a marble, and Gravity will do the rest. If you win, you get to become Person of the Century of the Day. And given we've got about 15 points, no, not even that, less than 10 points available, moose aside, before Eurovision qualifications, you need to check the pins in Discord and make sure you're above that line. Because if you're not, you've got very few chances to get above it. If you would like to take part in today's Marbles, the password is... Swap. Go. I reckon because of how mind-numbing today's stream is, we're going less than 20. 17 is my prediction. And we start with Alkirion for the oranges, Sothan for the greens, Martin for the greens, Azar for the greens, Pat for the greens, Piddles for the oranges, Augur for the greens, Cats for the greens, Satan for the oranges, Tagslap for the oranges, Putin for the oranges, Eric for the greens, Easy Green for the greens, Radware for the greens, 6-4 good afternoon for the greens, Bear for the greens, Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Cheeky good afternoon for the oranges, Adderall for the greens, Aqua for the greens, Dougie for the greens, Nina for the oranges, Azzy for the oranges, Schmitz for the oranges, Monrock for the oranges, Lundios good afternoon for the greens, and Gwynblade, is that for the greens? Oranges are long overdue a new member, Rad, where it's going to be her, you wench. What's this? Going to convince your girlfriend to join the Doomhaus. Don't do that, for her sake. She'll be an orange and start calling you a stinky little bitch in no time. If oranges get first, second and third, I say that they get 5 points. I'm on your side. First person to pick a number 2 on his increased level, go. We've got Alkirion, Sothan, Martin, Azar, Pat, Siddles, Augur, Cat, Satan, Tagslack, Kitten, Eric, Easy Green, Radware, 6-4, Bear, Shaggy Dan, Cheeky, Adderall, Aqua, Dougie, Mina, Azzy, Schmitz, Mindright, Lundios, and Gwynblade. This isn't bad. 11 oranges and 16 greens. That's not bad. Pat says 1. Bang! I didn't press the right button. Bang! Has got us to the level on thin ice. 27 members enter. Marbles, I should say. I think I got you, Dougie. Yep, you're in, Dougie. 27 marbles enter. Best of luck. Person of the Century of the Day is the winner. And we begin. Current Person of the Century of the Day then is... Who was it again? Polar for the green. Yes, Polar got his first point for the greens. There's still a few people left to get their first points of the year. Confusingly, Kitten and Tagslack, who are usually monsters when it comes to this. No, wait. Yeah, Tagslack, you're still yet to get a point, right? Best of luck to everybody. Gwynblade's the record holder on 89 seconds. We begin. Eurovision Picks is a week on Friday. So Friday is the last KCD stream.
Fast as fuck, boy.
And then we're going to have a week off of KCD where we do the marbles picks. Bah! No way did 2 greens get their first ever points back to back. Bear's yet to win marbles. He's in Wailing Caverns, about to lose his character as we speak, so this would be good. But Alkarion, who's missed out on the mug 3 years back to back to back in the last week, is looking for his 2025 push. Is Alkarion going to start now? He's going to enter that spinner at speed. Tag Slack's in third. Can Alkarion get a good run through the spinner? It's not bad. But it's very likely that somebody will get a better one. Bear is through already. We've got Siddles, we've got Mindrake, we've got all these people on this lower path. Bear would have to get a perfect run through the spinner to do it, but I don't think he's going to. Bear took the wrong path there. Mindrake now. Schmidt, Siddles, Kitten, 4 oranges in the front. Imagine. Who gets out early? Siddles is out. Kitten got the overtake. But 6-4's here as well. Can 6-4 stretch out his lead at the very tippy top of the table? We've got the toilet to go yet. Anything could change. Right at the very back as we speak is Cheeky and Martin doing some bullshit. Looks like it's going to be 6-4, Kitten or Siddles. The toilet will... Where's these lot come from? Bear! Can Bear do this? He might actually be able to. Oh! Bear got shot backwards. Augur comes second, but Schmitz for the oranges. Because the oranges recruit well. I've always said it. Schmitz is your person of the century of the day. And that means, I think, Schmitz, you've got a lot of points, right? Schmitz is on 6. 6. Schmitz, good work. Schmitz is on 2nd in the league as we speak. Dominant. That's your 2nd point in a week, right? Did you get one last week too? Augur 2nd, Kitten 3rd. Sorry, Dougie 3rd, Kitten 4th, and 6-4 5th. Good work, Oranges. Oranges now 77 to 62. Smith stealing your security point. What are you on at the moment? So that doesn't change anything regarding Eurovision. Augur, you are perilously close. Augur's 2 points off the bottom. Razor's just squeaking in. Aqua still holding on. But if Azzy, Shrill, Dougie, Cheeky, Eric, Balashkis, Trim, Gara or Polar get another point in the next week, Aqua has been eliminated and replaced. I really like this. I think the line is more interesting than the playoff thing we used to do, where if the line was in between the people on one, everybody on one just rolled and those people went. This is more interesting. Instead of that, 45 seconds of interesting, we've got the month leading up to it is spicy. Yeah. Maybe I'm just in a good mood because the oranges have won. Lovely. Schmitz, congratulations. Lucky roll. Sorry to my tangerine brethren. Hey, I mean, it's orange points, right? You can't complain. Let me click this. Let me click this and this. And let's get out of here, shall we? Lovely. Right. Fellowship of the Ring this evening. But Mina and I are playing WoW first. However, if I don't see you in that, I will see you in Discord. If I don't see you in Discord, I will see you bright and early tomorrow for more walking around in a swamp doing absolutely nothing of value. It would take someone winning 2 points to push me off, though. It would actually, yeah, but it's Aqua that's at the very bottom, right? I think you're probably safe. It would need 3 of the people down there to supplant you, right? Razor probably, it's Aqua that's dangerously close at the moment. The fact that Azzy's on 2 and he's below the line is brutal. Right, I'm getting out of here though. You're all very lovely. I'll see you all tomorrow for more of this rubbish. Fingers crossed we find the money. For now, however, thank you all for the bits, subs, hosts, raids, and most importantly, thank you all for your company this afternoon. See you all tomorrow for more. Shaggy Town. Jesus. However, if you stay on the platform, keep an eye out for Slops, who is live right now. Head over to Slops if you aren't following him already. Keep an eye out for Cheeky and Chrisman and Alkarion and Slops and Siddles and Chaz and Shrill and 6-4 and everybody else that streams. But for now, I'm getting out of here. Eric, give me a final word. As I say, Kitten, Olga, Aqua, Eric, Shaggy Dan, Easy Green, Schmitz, Radware, Cheeky, and everybody else. I love you all. I'm getting out of here. The final word today from Eric is... The final word is... Hello? How do I know that's the final word? That might be unrelated. Big Money Hunt. Yeah.